Hello, welcome to Thehayteamtv. First, I've got to do this first. In a bit, I'm going to shoot down, check cow fences because I put them up in the new paddock yesterday. I'll take the electric fencer down and turn that on as well because I didn't actually take the electric fencer down there. Then, because in Devon, it just won't stop raining. Not stop raining long enough for us to do what we want to do. So, on that, and because of that, I'm going to go carting dung. So, going down to my, sorry with the camera chip here, the camera chip is all over the place. So let's go give you a flipper really. So, I'm going down to my cousin's to help him clear out some sheds, bring some dung back for us. Those who don't know, we quite often do a lot of his dung spreading, and in exchange we get dung back because we need it, because we don't have enough cattle to make dung or compost that we require, so we need more, basically. So, we've got all that to do. So, this is just a short trip. One long trip, just a short trip. HRS is still on holiday. I hope he's having a nice time, because we could be having a really busy week, because next week is supposed to go dry, which will be wonderful. I'm a cowboy, now the big quad I ride, I'm a cowboy. The dog just legged it down there somewhere, in the trees. Well, this isn't very good, is it? So anyone that doesn't know, this is ragwort. Now, we don't have, or hardly ever see any of it, especially the cutting ground. I'm down in the grazing ground, and we've had one plant, first time I've ever seen a plant down here, ever. So it's getting a bit of a worry at the moment. I don't know if everyone else is finding the same thing, but we are finding that our local councils, all of Devon and Cornwall, it used to be mandatory, ragwort got pulled. It's not getting pulled anymore. So it's growing up everywhere, and whether this is causing seeds to spread, but this will be the third bit I've pulled this year. One bit here in the cow grazing area, and 2 bits over in some steep ground you can't cut, but always go through it, make sure it's pulled, because you just don't want it around. Bloody horseflies are still around as well. For any of you that don't know much about it, it's a highly toxic plant, so probably one of the most poisonous plants in Britain. And to pull it with bare hands, toxins will get through the skin pretty much as easy as if you ingested it. So make sure you pull it with gloves. So once it's pulled, we pull it and then go put it on a fire and burn it. That way we can almost maximise results that we completely get rid of it. Because, again, it is one of the most poisonous plants in the country. And I'm really not clued up on why it's not being pulled anymore when it used to be pulled, all the time. Old Bigfoot's on, for the size of her shoes, 2 of them. So, Big Chieftain, me, Fast Track, one little dog. Bit of dung carting. which basically makes a change of actually going to get something done, rather than doing nothing at the moment. Right, off on the road. I've got to say, I absolutely love flavouring this trailer. Because she follows an absolute dream, especially when fully loaded. So, 20 ton, and like anyone nag, we've all done it, and quite often we've all definitely put what's supposed to be in a trailer on a trailer, in a trailer on a trailer. Do you know what I mean? Here's a rant worth having. Traffic lights. All over Devon and Cornwall, we have got traffic lights absolutely everywhere. Everyone is sticking a set of traffic lights wherever they want, whenever they want, shutting roads completely, diverting traffic. It didn't used to be like this. Did anyone else know it used to be like this? It didn't used to be like this. No one used to just shut a road for no reason at all. Well, obviously to do something. And why is it always in peak holiday season? Right, we're still at the last week of school summer holidays, and it is bloody nuts. And traffic lights just don't help. I'm now stationary, waiting for the light to go green, losing the will to live, and it's still red. And after this set of traffic lights, there's another set of traffic lights. Isn't that great? Who thought that up? Yeah. And I know there's someone on here going to defend the guys working on the roads. I'm not blaming the guys working on the roads, because the guys working on the roads doing a good job. But the guys in the offices deciding when and where are idiots. Why put all this in like peak times of holiday? Why don't you do it in the quiet times between holidays? So everyone can get around freely, wonderfully. But hey, no, that doesn't happen. Nope, not in the UK. We'd have this in Germany. Germany, all their efficiency. That would happen. This wouldn't happen at all. But here it does. I just don't understand why there's got to be so many traffic lights. And so I go all over Devon and Cornwall, and there are lights everywhere, which is madness. Absolute madness. Right. I'm getting another look.
You can count on me now. When you're falling down, 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 I will find the light in your soul. I'll be there. Leaving you alone is the hardest. Even when you're out of focus, I will be the light in your life. You'll see it clear. I'll be your inspiration, 'cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your hard-earned temptation, 'cause I know that you'll make it on your own. I'll be your inspiration.
So here I've dumped the second load in front of that composty stuff there, so that'll get mixed in. In a minute I'll drop another one there, that'll get mixed in with that block, and you know, just so there's a bit of something else getting mixed in all the time.
Cause I know that you'll do just what you're told. I'll be your higher temptation. Cause I know that you'll make it on your own.
Done. Couple more loads to do. I won't bore you with that. There's only so many times you can watch the trailer get loaded and then train fit. That was just gets tears. But finally, our dung pile or compost yard is starting to fill. Which is perfect. Now, something I haven't got into yet, which is everything this year is one late because partly the weather, and two late, or number two is late because of what happened last winter, last spring. So our thing is we're trying to get dung compost out spread really by the end of December, January max. Now a lot of dung that we put out was in March, way too late. Now if we used fertiliser, you can sort of get over that by fertiliser is quite aggressively working, it works quite aggressively, it's intense, it pushes grass on faster. Now for dung to have, you can get, usually we get the same croppings, obviously this year we haven't. But what I'm trying to say is, it's not all down to the weather, part of it's down to management. Now on the management side, it should have been done by December, but it wasn't. It was done, obviously, later in March. So the nutrients weren't in the right place for the plant at the right time. That makes sense. Like, second coat's coming on right. I don't know how much we're going to get of it because we're later in the year. And for everything we're doing by using compost and doing things a little bit different, our management needs to be on point and not late. And this year is late. So everything's been late. So, not all worth it. Obviously, it is annoying when it goes dry at the wrong time, and it is annoying when it's wet at the wrong time. Quite often in December, we can be lucky and get a nice dry snap and get all the dung out. But last December that didn't really work. Now I'm back off getting a load and I will speak to you when I finish with it in a bit. Right, I'm back. It is gone grey, real grey, everywhere. Grab a dog. It's a bit high for him. He's not as tall as his brother. He's short-legged. But I am back. That's done. Whilst Adam's away, though. Whilst Adam's away, maybe I should play. What do you reckon? His fast track's been finished, being played with, or fixed this week, as you may have seen in the last video. It had, so oil leak's been done, exhaust manifold actually had a crack in the back of it, that's been fixed. We had a leak on this hub and the other hub on the other side in the front, both been done. So she's good enough to go. And whilst we're all shortless in here, should we take it for a spin? What do you reckon? Take it for a spin? So just to clarify, this is Adam's. there is his rake control box. Now, we need to move everything around. We'll soften the seat. What's really funny about this is, any of you working for contractors or anything like that, everyone has got a specific way of having their cab. Now, when you get in your cab and someone's moved stuff around, I'm literally just going to drive this around. That around it, I'm just going to go in circles. Okay? So, on what I was just saying, if anyone moves anyone's stuff in their cab, it is the hardest thing, it is the most annoying thing to get it all back like it should be. Right? It'll be like the most, every time something's moved, a track becomes the most uncomfortable place for about a week until everything is, you know, back to precision point. That's enough of that. I'm just going to make sure that give it a good thrashing. Right, we'll leave that up. Leave that. Oh, I know what we're doing here. Whilst we're at it, I'll change the angle. Oh no, put a steering wheel right out. That's better. Oh, that'll weird him out when he gets in here. Should we draw the blind? I'll grab you lot in a second. We'll draw his front blind as well. And Monday when he's back at work, we'll see what he thinks of his fast track. Oh, another fantastic one. I'll move. You see the mirror over there? Right, so all his mirrors now point the wrong way. Everything is pretty much about wrong as possible. Open up all his air vents. Birthday present to my little friend. So, laughs, giggles. Anyway, thank you all for watching. If you haven't yet done so, please hit the subscribe. Give a thumbs up. Be hugely appreciated. Also, you can hit the bell if you want to. If you want to see any more of us, you can find us on Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Okay. On top of that, you can get merch, but you have to contact myself or Adam directly at the moment because eBay isn't currently working properly. But until next time, hope you guys all have a fantastic next week. Hope the weather comes back, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.